I've been in the music industry since 2019. That's when I released my first single and my first album. Depot did quite well. The album also did quite well. We we were planning to re-release the album because we believe that there are a lot of things that we did on that album that was ahead of its time. But that's not what I'm here for. Um, I'm here today to just talk to you about the things that I've gone through, the things that I've been going through in the music industry. And this will be the first of of a long conversation that we're going to have. I really hope that I'm going to have a conversation with a lot of people. We are going to share thoughts and you know what we go through in the music industry, in life in general. You know, so in my journey of music, um, the highlights, of course, good and bad at the same time. Um Producing that album, the first album that I did, it was called Purpose. It was a life changing. I had just decided to start doing music professionally, so I did give it my all. I did went all out and did something that I had never done before. You know, and when it came out, it was really that good. But the only issue we had was we didn't have the funds to actually market it the way it was supposed to be marketed, you know. And by the time we understood what we were doing, the hype on the album had already died, and it was more like the baby that we had died prematurely. It took me a while to actually get back to where I wanted to be, because the next album after that, it was released in 2021, if I'm not mistaken. And that album also, I had to figure out the sound that I wanted to do, the sound that represented me as Kuli Chango music, and a sound that I thought was good for me. And then as time went by, I felt like I don't want to do this anymore. So in 2023, I decided to do the last album. Like, this was for me signing out, right? So I did Family Values. Sorry, it was for my people. Family Values was an EP, but I did for my people. For my people, I was doing music that I say, you know what, this is for the guys that have been supporting me. This is for the people that listen to me. You know, be it my friends, the beat makers, my fans, you know, everyone that I knew were rooting for me. So I did that as my goodbye to the industry. Then after a while, someone approached me. It's like, you know, how about you change from what you were doing to do something different? I was like, okay, I'll give it a try, and we'll see how it goes. So I did an EP called From the Moon. Excuse me. Um, from the Moon, it really sounds like out of space type of music. I had to mix with the Astro sound that I was doing with a little bit of R&B also, that I was like, you know, everyone has been complaining, oh, you don't sing no more, you don't sing no more. I was like, ah, you know what, let me sing. So we did that. It really sounded good. Sounded good. And then I went to a show, right? And then I performed some couple of R&B songs, and people started, liking the R&B songs. Mind you, I wasn't into hip hop anymore. I honestly didn't want to do any hip hop song, so I did R&B instead, and they loved it. So we came up with an idea that if I'm really going to say I'm leaving music industry, let me leave the music industry after doing every single genre that I said I could do. So we did an R&B artist R&B album, which has a mixture of R&B, Afro pop, amapiano, and a bit of hip hop, right? This for me was the last album, is the last album, right? Also, I thought. Now I'm saying this because I want you to realize or to get a grasp of what we are going to be talking about after, like on the next episode. This is just context of how I started, where I started. I started in 2019. Now we're in 2024. And I'm saying I'm hanging my boots. I want everyone to know why, how it happened, and what's the takeaway from all this, right? So please stay tuned. Let's have a discussion on how this really music thing impacts on our lives, and how much most artists do not get back from the efforts they put on these songs or in this music that everybody else listens to, So yeah, catch me on the next episode. Peace. Minang tanda wena